Okay. Note to self. Talk to Sandy more about that. Okay. So, Sandy, one of the things I wanted to talk with you about during our time of discussion as well is the differences, just to begin this topic, the differences, can you give me a minute and a half on the difference between a pre-qual and a pre-approval? Not the specifics, but kind of high level, and then we'll narrow down into some
And
tactics.
even now, even more to be careful with that. So pre-qualifications, if somebody calls and says, hey, I want to make an offer on a house in the next 15 minutes, I go ahead and I take down pertinent information, I run their credit report, and as long as everything seems to fit the guideline, then you get a pre-qualification. If we have a little bit more time, then I collect your income docs and your asset docs, which will be bank accounts and W-2s, pay stubs. Especially if you're self-employed, I need to see it because I calculate income from self-employed a little differently than people would think. I don't use their gross revenue, I use their net income. So once I get all that, it's a super strong pre-approval, and sometimes we go ahead and send it to the underwriter and get an actual approval without the property, so that you guys, when you make offers on houses, you have good ammunition for negotiation.
Yeah, I think it makes a lot of difference. You know, when I get a pre-qualification versus a pre-approval, I think it, you know, and I'm sitting down with a client going over each and every offer, that is truly a part of the offer for consideration.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, we want, just like screening for a tenant or anything else, you want to look under the covers and make sure what they say is really what
Yeah,
it is.
so that's why it's important to prep yourself before you buy.
All right. Well, we've got so much more to talk about. Preston Sandlin with Home Inspection Carolina, Sandy Dickinson with Summit Funding, and of course myself, Paul Jameson, your host. We've got a great amount of time to spend together, so much to talk about. The show Your Real Estate Today here on News 1110 99.3 WBT.